Good to have you on the Generation Iron, man. Excited to be
Thank you very
talking to you.
much. Yeah, I appreciate being here.
Do you remember first time walking into the gym when you first got your face tattoo, and what kind of reactions were you initially getting from people?
This is not something that I'm born with. This is a choice I made to look different, and I don't, I don't, I don't feel that people have to accept my looks. I don't feel that people have to acknowledge it and don't judge me. I accept people judging me, and I don't feel bad about it. If people hear me speak, learn to know me, and still judge me over my tattoos, then I think they are missing out on something. Yeah.
Tell me the meaning behind the tattoo.
I got my mother's maiden name. She died,
Hmm.
passed away 7 years ago on my forehead. And Madonna praying for her and weeping blood. And I got a little demon on my side, Kali from Indian culture on my head. And yeah, some other stuff going on, all representing parts of my life and stories in my life.
Hmm. Now, in the fitness world, usually, people tend to be, no tattoos, right? Especially people that compete on stage and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't compete on stage. I don't. I'm not a competitive bodybuilder. I'll never be that.
Did you ever want to be that when you were younger?
Yeah, I had a dream. I had a fascination of the bodybuilding on stage and the artistic movements in the posings
Hmm.
and the physiques. I'm a big fan of the art of bodybuilding, as I would call it,
Hmm.
and the sport in particular. I've followed it since I was 18 years old. That's 14 years of my life. So
Hmm.
I'm a great fan of the sport and the art, and um, but not the scene is not something for me. I had to do something different. I had to do me, and that's what I'm doing now. And I'm reaping my success, I think. Yeah, I got a reality check when I got out of jail, and that made me change my life. I got out after 4 years in jail, and I didn't know where to go in life, and I ran into trouble. I got beat up and went to the hospital. Saw Kai on YouTube, and got inspired to change my life. And from there, I started a concept called State of Mind Fitness and Bodybuilding, expanded to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and I'm doing online coaching, and I got my own supplement shop. So with State
Hmm.
of Mind Fitness and Bodybuilding Nutrition.
So Kai was an inspiration for you, right?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, he's got some really big charisma. He's very unique, I think, and there's not as much uniqueness and charisma in the bodybuilding in general that I think there should be.
Hmm. How is the whole
Yeah.
fitness world, fitness industry movement in Denmark in general?
In Denmark, it's mainstream.
Mm.
It's mainstream. Yeah, we have about 6 million people in Denmark, and we got maybe two or three bodybuilders that's super heavyweight. Most bodybuilders here are below 110 kilos, I think. The bodybuilding scene is not that big, but the fitness scene is very, very big. A lot of bikini girls, a lot of men's physique, what's it called, lightweight bodybuilders, stuff like
Hmm.
that.
Hmm. Talk about the 5% nation. What does it mean to be a 5%er?
The 5% movement is an idea with the meaning of motivating and inspiring people to do whatever it takes to reach their individual goals, meaning whatever in life, not generalizing, not hating on other people, not putting other people down. I think it's a very positive movement. I think that a lot of people could learn from it.
Why do you think people that you train? Why do you think they want to learn from you specifically? What are they looking for mostly?
I don't feel that people want to learn how I train to train from me. I think that a lot of people reach out to me because of the psychological issues that goes along with training and self-doubt and stuff like that, overcoming stuff in life, turning negative into positive, just like Kai influence people. I think that there's a lot of people missing that part in life
Hmm.
in general, I think, and that's what I help mostly my clients with. Fitness and bodybuilding, it's hard to gain any form of physical success if your mentality and your psychological side are just on down low. If you're eating up on the inside, it's hard to grow on the outside, I think.
Hmm. The objective is to get bigger, to get gains.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
important how important do you think it is in life to get? Does it give you confidence? You think, or what does it do for a person?
For me, it's the endless battle. not straying from the good path that I'm on now, and letting the bodybuilding in my life keep me fulfilling my whole life. Everything bodybuilding in my life, my everything's bodybuilding, and the thing that it is, it saved my life. It saved me, seriously. It saved my life. So the thing is that I let it control every aspect of my life because it's beneficial for me that way. So I don't, yeah,
I
lose
see.
myself.
Guys like you and Rich, even though you're not professional bodybuilders, you get a lot more following, I feel like, than professional bodybuilders. Why do you think that is?
I think that there's a lot to do with, we have these great bodies out there. We have these great physiques. We had Ronnie, we had Jay at his prime, in the 90s. There was so many crazy bodybuilders out there. Dorian Yates, all these great athletes, Kai now, Phil, Sean Roden, but there's not so many personalities out there. There's a lack of charisma, a lack of personality, a lack of flawed individuals that can relate to. The people need something to relate to. When I go to an expo, I can see a lot of the athletes, they don't even smile. They stand there with the fans and don't give anything back. I think they're maybe too much in the athlete mindset, only thinking about the Olympia stage, and when they're on the expos and people meet them in real life, they're just incognito. They're not functional. I'm new to the game, and I'm just grateful to be there. I got so much to give back to the people that give me the attention that I get. When I meet people, it doesn't matter if it's in the gym, if at the expo, I give them my full attention. I stop training to talk to them.
People say that, bodybuilders are getting too huge, too big. What is your
Yeah,
take on that?
I'm personally, I'm a mass freak. I'm nearly 300 pounds myself now, and I don't see myself getting any bigger, even though I'm at 295. But what I can see on the stage is that I don't feel the bodybuilders getting too big. I feel that they're getting too soft. I feel that the conditioning should be more like in the 90s. But the mass, it could get even bigger. Yeah, no problem for me. But if they got the gut in order and the condition is on point, then for my sake, go for 400 pounds, no problem.
A lot of the kids, they follow guys like Rich and other people, right? And then they get into the steroids at a very early age, basically, right?
Yeah,
Do you feel like there's sort of like a responsibility from people that talk about it online, and when
yeah,
they
I
talk
think so.
about their
Yeah,
cycles,
yeah,
do you think should be a
yeah.
responsibility or what the kids are
Yeah, I
listening
think
to?
so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think there's a great responsibility. Also, one of the reasons why I don't go so much into that stuff, because I don't feel that I want to in any way provoke or promote
Hmm.
stuff like that, because it's up to people themselves. I know it's a hot topic now, steroids, thin salt. Yeah, I could put it on my YouTube and get a million views if I wanted to, but
Hmm.
I don't see the necessity in talking about it. On my YouTube channel, I talk about myself, my emotions, my vlog, my training, respond to the fans, and do what I can to get back to them on the topics they want me to touch base on, but not. I don't want to promote illegal substances and the use of it, because here in Denmark it's very illegal. You can't. You'll get expelled from any gym. But that's not the main reason. The main reason is because I don't want to
Hmm.
put anything out there that could inspire a young kid to do the same stuff.
Do you think actually it's a actual issue and a problem amongst especially young people here?
Yeah, I don't know if it's an epidemic, but I think there's a lot of young kids doing way too much gear, doing way too much steroids, medication, using stuff they don't want to mess with. Like all the types of blockers, prolactin blockers. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that, but I think that's there's a lot of abuse, overdosing. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What is your main goal presently and your mission in life and your fitness?
Just being me. Yeah, just being me and being real, and stick to what I feel in my gut, and if I can change somebody's point of view, maybe get someone less in jail sitting watching me on YouTube, thinking, yeah, maybe I should change something when I get out. Maybe I could do more. Maybe I could, he turned it around. People that knew me from my past, I was hopeless, I was hopeless. I didn't expect to be the age of 30, I expected to go to waste before I was 30. So it was in my head when I was 27, it was lifetime in jail or death. That was my choices before I was 30. So now I'm 31 and I love my life and I'm fucking grateful to be here. Every day is just a blessing, And if anybody could relate to that, could put that into use in their own life and think for themselves, hey man, I'm not hopeless. Look at this fucking psycho with tattoos all over his face. He made it for himself. He got 2 business going, and I'm on your show talking to you, the man behind Generation 9. Much respect to you for the job, by the way, on the movie. It was great.
I appreciate it.
So you know what? It just makes the success so much sweeter because I got these challenges in my life. I got these preconceptions from people that assume that they know me just because I got a face full of tattoos. And then when I can turn it around, the best feeling, man. Yeah.
Tune into Generation Iron Podcast with Kai Green every Wednesday.
What kind of relationship did you actually have with your father?
Yeah, it wasn't the best one. A lot of people don't know, and they always want to tell me about how great of a bodybuilder and a father he is. And yeah, you can tell me about how great of a bodybuilder he was all the time. I completely agree. He's probably one of the best. But I don't like when people tell me about how great of a father he was to me when they have no idea how our relationship was or how he treated me.